With Growlers head coach Eric Wellwood. Eric, a great road win here tonight for the Growlers to take a 3-1 series lead. What did you like about the game tonight?
Lots. I thought our goaltender, number one, was fantastic. He made huge saves at the right moment. I thought our pace was a lot better today overall, and yeah, everybody was better. Good game by us. Yeah, really good.
Darian Plouffe, first game of the postseason, had a goal and an assist, made an impact on both sides of the ice. It was great back checking. What did you like out of him?
Yeah, he was great. After the game, he said, "We've been playing 3-on-3 lately," and he said he got a lot of confidence from beating us, so he felt good about his game. Happy for him. He played fantastic. It's obvious that he had the production that he had, but there's everything away from the puck that he does that goes unnoticed or doesn't show up on the score sheet. He did a good job.
And the special teams tonight seemed to click on both sides of the ice. Power play connected for a couple. What did you make of the power play? Let's start there.
Yeah, it's still not where we want it to be. One of them is an empty net because they pulled their goalie. So, it's a bit of a freebie, but we'll take it, definitely. I do think we can improve in that area, probably with our entire game as a whole. That's probably one spot that we want to get better at. But it's not like the boys aren't getting chances. It's just not going in. So, it's acceptable tonight, but we would like to get a little bit better for sure.
A few early penalties in the first, but that really kind of set the pace for the penalty kill all night long. Talk about that, I guess, that spurt in the first period. Outshot a lot, but the kill came up huge.
Yeah, I question that shot clock a little bit. Not that I really pay attention to it or put any emphasis on it because, we scored a goal, we had one shot, but I counted 6 in my head prior to that. So, can be a little bit skewed, but the boys did a fantastic job on the penalty kill. That first period was a bit of a weird period. Four penalties on each side as far as 2 power plays on each side. And a 4-on-4, and it's hard to get the boys into a rhythm sometimes under those circumstances, but they did a fantastic job. The kill was great the entire game, and kudos to them.
What was it about that 4-minute span in the second? 3 goals and 4:10, something to that effect? I mean, what goes well? What has to go well to allow that to happen?
Yeah, you got to get the right bounces, I suppose. I thought the boys were doing a good job, and they looked really good. I just kept asking for more goals, like I typically do, I suppose, because that's not really out of the ordinary. But you just get into that rhythm, and everything seems to go in, in succession, and it's great for us because obviously you create this gap in the scoreboard, and I don't want to say you won the game by that point, but it's definitely made it a lot harder for your opponent to come back.
And heading into the third period with a 4-goal lead, what's the message to the team at that point in time?
It was not get off the gas. We expected a push from them, and as you saw, they, Trois-Rivières, their first 5 minutes of the third period was a desperate hockey team that really pushed us, and you knew that was coming. But you're playing a good hockey team. They have that ability to push back, and they did a good job. But the message was to keep on the gas. 4 is not enough. I think you want to get to 5, 6, 7, and then you can kind of get off the gas, I suppose, and you just don't want to give them any life, and we gave them a little bit of life with them having that opportunity to score a goal and making it 4-1, but we were able to make it 5-1 and pretty much ice the game at that point.
You mentioned Keith Petruzzelli. We knew the game plan was they were gonna try and get some rebounds off him, but it even seemed like on that side of his game was super strong. What did you think about his large body of work?
It was definitely his best game of this playoff series. His 3 games prior to tonight were very acceptable. He didn't play bad by no means. I think for him and for us as well, we have really, really high expectations. And I know that he does, and he's been playing well, but tonight was another level. And I think he's happy that he's able to get there. We are as well as a team and as a staff. He played fantastic. I mean, he made some key saves at the right moments. I think about it in the second period. I don't know what the score was. It might have been 2-0 at that point, and we had a power play, and we gave up a breakaway, and he makes a huge save, and then we go down and score. And it seems to happen like that. So, very, very good game, and he should be proud of himself. It was great.
3-1 lead, certainly a good position to be in heading into Saturday night. What has to happen between now and Saturday for the team to be successful?
Well, we rest up definitely. That's first and foremost. But this is the hardest game to win now. They're all hard to win, and especially tonight was hard to win. But now you're going to play a desperate team for 60 minutes the entire game, and you got to make sure that you're ready to not only match that, but be able to push and try to get a win now and not give them any life.